apostles and elders, they milked over you well to continue to teach us this truth and to continue to, guide us under the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Hashem, gosh, man. Alright? Now the name of this lesson is Holiday Spirit is the Spirit of Satan. And this lesson might seem like, oh, it's inappropriate for the time that it's going into now. It's actually very appropriate, man. Because, everything going on right now. Esau, pretty much cracking down. This is a lesson that is important because 2/3 of our people aren't thinking about that, man. While you have men who are, pretty much girding up their loins and coming to the reality and seeing that, not only is this thing about something very serious and something very stern, but something that, you're risking your life for. But then on the other side of the spectrum, you got 2/3 of our people, Gideon, in this holiday spirit, man. But what they don't know is that holiday spirit is the spirit of Satan. So I'm just going to get right to it. This is Colossians 2:8. In Salakia, if there's any background noise or if I stop, I'm actually in the plantation right now. And it can get noisy. But the Spirit just hit me to do this lesson. Alright? This is Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahweh Mashiach. Alright? Because that's what these holidays are, man. These things are just traditions of men. Alright? This is just vain philosophy, man. And if you don't believe me that it's vain philosophy, look up what does a Christmas tree, a Yule log, and a mistletoe have to do with the birth of so-called Jesus Christ, man. It has nothing to do with it, man, because it's all vain philosophy. It's a deceit at the end of the day. But our people don't even care for that, because what do our people want? Our people just want to party and bullshit. We just want an excuse to be giddy. We just want an excuse to follow after the rudiments of the world, all right? The traditions of men, all right? This is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? So if you're condoning this, man, if you're in that Christmas spirit, man, then you're not a friend of the Lord, man, because you love this world. If you love this world and you want to participate in this world, then guess what, man? You're an enemy of the Lord, man. You're an enmity with him. The word enmity goes back to contention, man. You're against him. You're opposite. Alright? They said, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God, man. So you're the enemy of the Lord when you're in this holiday spirit, when you're condoning these practices, man. This is Jeremiah 10:1-4. It says, hear ye the word the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. And who's Israel? Alright? Israel is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Alright? It says, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed. Alright, it says, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heaven, be not dismayed at the signs of the heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Give me a second. Salakia. Got a supervisor walking up on Salakia. It says, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Alright, so don't worry about what's going on in the heavens, man. Alright, it says, for the heathen are dismayed at them, alright? So the heathen nations back then, they always made some sort of reasoning. They always try to find some reasoning at the signs of heaven, man. Does not the Lord say that His ways are not your ways, man? Things happen all over in the in the sea, in the sky, in the heavens. Things happen all the time, and you don't have to understand all of them, man. But guess what? The heathens, they get dismayed, man. They get stressed out, and they want to come up with things for them. And this is where a lot of these holidays come from, man. They come from astrology, man. All right. They come from people studying the skies and trying to come up with different reasons. That's where you get the horoscopes from. That's where you get all these other things from. And that's where you get a lot of these gods from, man. Worship of the sun, worship of the different planets, man. But this scripture specifically is talking about Christmas. It says, "For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth out of a tree of the forest the work of the hands of the workman with the axe." Alright, so they go to a forest, they cut down a tree, and let's see what else they do. They deck it with silver and gold, they fasten it with nails and hammers that it move not. Alright? So this is a direct quote from the scriptures, man. And this is a direct parallel to what people do these days, man, with these Christmas trees and celebrating Christmas, man. Alright, celebrating Christmas is a heathen custom. It's not a custom that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and the people that descend from them should be engaging in, man. Because it's wicked. It's of the heathen, man. There's men, potentially, not potentially, there's men putting their lives at risk, man. Trying to do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and wake a lot of you people up, man, trying to get to you. And you're over here in the spirit of the holidays, man. You're over here in the spirit of the season. And season greetings and all this madness, man. This is Habakkuk 2:18. "What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his own work trusteth therein, to make dumb idols." Alright, so that's what these things are, man. Ultimately, these things are dumb idols, man. How is it that you're worshiping something that you made with your bare hands, man? You're supposed to worship the Creator, man. The Creator of all, ideally. But here, you are worshiping the creation, which is ass backwards, man. You see? This is all contrary to the Spirit of the Lord, man. This is all contrary to the customs that the Lord gave us. Alright? According to the books of Leviticus and Deuteronomy. And even Exodus, man. Those are the holidays. The holidays in these scriptures, man. The holidays in the Holy Bible. Those are the holidays that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are supposed to be listening to. Not the holidays that Esau is giving you, man. Alright? So this was just a short lesson on, the holiday spirit is the spirit of Satan. Alright, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright? Ba'ashem, Makakadash. I'd like to give a double honor to the apostles and others of the good enough to do well. And until next time, Shalom.